Find the closest point on.
I was like, go deep. I didn't want to go there. We're already freezing in here.
I'm gonna take my glasses. I feel like it's private.
Subtract it over.
But no, 2 hours long.
I just made this problem up off the top of my head, so who knows what the math's gonna look like, but I'll get you the setup at least. The closest point on that line to the origin.
How are you supposed to go on a 2 hours drive?
So we're minimizing the distance from 0, 0 to that line.
No.
You at some point are gonna have to solve for y. Y equals, subtract the 2x over, divide by 5.
If it's on rewriting me, reminding that, I'm still losing my phone.
This is what happens on y'all's test too. You end up with like fractions and both of those things. It's okay. The y-intercept, I'm just trying to get a rough sketch of what's happening. The y-intercept is like 0.8, and it's a negative slope. Go down to 5 to the right. So. I just want to be able to visualize what's happening. Okay. Origin, I'm minimizing this distance. I know one of the x and the y values, but the hard part is the x and the y values for this. You can leave that as just x, but the y value needs to be the function itself. Negative 2x over 5 plus 4/5. Looks kind of ugly, but it should make sense in it because whatever the x value is, like anywhere, we just gotta generalize it for anywhere on the line. The closest distance is probably not right there, honestly. Probably the closest distance is probably like some diagonal. Okay, so it's not that exact point. But whatever the x value is, the y value is gonna definitely be that. I mean, plug into the function, find the y value. So now distance
Why you
equals
gotta switch from your seats?
the change in the x values
Why you gotta switch the seats from the flip side?
plus the change in the y values squared.
Without your seats.
The distance formula, bro? No.
I'll sit there.
No, that's crazy. I'll draw a triangle up on the board for you like this and tell you to find the hypotenuse if this is the change in the y and the change in the x. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A little bit better. I think that would be good. What we got? Doesn't really matter what you want to make x2 or x1 as long as you're just consistent. So I'll start this down here. x1. x2. 0 minus. I guess I was reversed from that. 0 minus x squared. That's the change in the x values. And then the change in the y values. 0 minus. I probably should have done this reverse so I don't have to minus this something that has a negative.
Yeah, we should delete that.
0 minus all of this. 2 over 5. Oh, look. Minus negative 2 over 5. Plus 4. Squared. Still don't have the squared in there yet. Squared.
All of it on the side.
Alright, cool.
Everything?
Let's see, this is going to be negative x squared,
Like, you know how they be?
which is just positive, plus, I gotta do squared first. X plus 4 over 5.
You can have this one.
Squared? So I gotta square this.
If I remember, am I not gonna have my gift on that counter?
Multiply these together and double it. So if I multiply it, I'll get negative 8 over 25. Double it. Negative 16 over 25. X. And then square the last one. 4 times 4. 5 times 5. These don't end up being the same value a lot of times, which is how the problem worked out. Nice. Alright, that goes over here. Plus 4 over 25 x squared minus 16 over 5 x. Oh, 16 over 25. that's great.
Timmy,
I'm not gonna yell, but.
I'm not.
Where he wants to stay.
Combine my terms, take the derivative. This would be what, 29 over 25? X squared. It's actually kind of nice because you don't even really need the 25 on them. You could, you could factor out 1 over 25 and it would actually end up being a 1/5 on the front. I'm not gonna do that though, especially if I was taking a test. It's like, oh no, does this even, it might not work, so I'm not gonna do it. The derivative is 1/2. Square root of that crap.
Bro, you're about to
My goodness, times the derivative of this, that goes on the top.
stop on against your mom.
You're eventually gonna have to take this top piece and set it equal to 0, and that would be the values.
They're not excused.
Hopefully on the test, it'll work out a little bit better. Mr. Slazak, I just made this problem up. The derivative of this, oh wait, that's 58.
You're hot on, bro.
58
But salam alaikum.
minus 16 over 25. Set that equal to 0, solve for x. That's, as long as we did the math correctly, that's gonna be the x value that minimizes the distance. Blessings.